So another mistake I found on the first 18 was I had no confidence from 100 yards in. I was more focused on getting the first two shots, which I did well with, but that 100 yards in just killed me and cost me a lot of points. And I'd forgotten that normally what I would do is I would go practice at a par 3, so that's what I'm going to do. And we did the sand trap yesterday, and we'll probably do another sand trap because yesterday was okay, but it wasn't solid enough. And but today I'll do a par 3, see what happens. So that's what today's about. So remember, golf is just a game of practice. It really is. So that first shot was not bad. Looked at the data, saw how far my 9-iron is going, used the 9-iron, and we'll walk up and see where we landed it, but it felt good, sounded good, took a nice bounce, so we'll see what happens. So that felt good. That was a par. That was on the green and then 2 putts. I feel better already. We'll see what happens the rest of the night. So the club was right, but a little bit to the right. However, we're going to see that the sand practice help. Because this is what the problem was in the first round of golf. I was in sand and not hitting it out of the sand, so let's see what happens. Same problem. Not hitting it as well as I should, and it's going into the other sand trap. So let's see what happens. So here's the funny thing. I'm not even mad. This actually is what I need to work on anyway. So it's good because if you don't take it too seriously in this practice, and you already know, I know this was the problem. This is what we're focused on fixing. So excellent. And at least this is just now a chip. Okay, so I just had the best putt. Got a 1 putt, but it total was 6. It's the worst so far. But it was the sand issue. So sand. Got to work on that 56 or 60 out of the sand. 2 back-to-back bad holes, but good practice for the wedge in the sand and from the side. So from a practice standpoint, good, getting the shots in. From a scoring standpoint, but you got to remember, this is practice. This is practice. So who cares, right? So you got to shake that off. You got to shake those. Yeah, I got a par. That's good. Shake those 2 holes off, see what happens the rest of the way. Okay, that was a really funny practice round on par 3. Parred the first hole, parred the 9th hole. Everything else in between was not a par. Total was 41, but still good practice. A lot of lob wedge. You get better at the lob than sand, so it was good practice. Better than the range because you're actually on the course practicing it. One of the funny things about golf is you always get a gift after. So the sand trap we were trying to practice out of the other day was not good, but guess what we found? A really nice sand trap to come back and practice again. That's how you do it. You go do the work, you get a gift.